Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan. I am your host, Maneeb Hamid. Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Serious Show, the only place where the chai is hot, the sarcasm is hotter, and the news, well, let's just say it sometimes needs a GPS to find common sense, and especially in Pakistan. So today we've got stories that will make you proud, confused, and slightly concerned at the same time. So from billion-dollar, fintech dreams to kite string stricter than airport security, from 29-year-old chancellors running universities to PSL flexing at Lords. We've got it all tonight. So grab your popcorn, tighten your seatbelts, and let's jump in carefully because reality might hit harder than your internet bill, which, of course, there is no internet mostly in our, but we're still surviving. And something else is surviving, that's Pakistan's tech investment, which has hit $52.5 million. Finally, some numbers that don't give us blood pressure. So today's headlines actually gave Pakistanis something rare: hope without a sign of panic attacks, according to Forbes. Yes, the same Forbes that usually tells us which billionaires bought which island. And Pakistan's fintech sector is booming. The numbers that deserve a standing ovation: 2023, $12.5 million. 24, $26.3 million. There is a substantial growth. And the first half of 2025, $52.5 million. मतलब fintech sector ने जो वो growth दिखाई है जो हमारी क्रिकेट टीम वर्ल्ड कप में भी नहीं दिखा सकी और अमेरिका से हार गई थी. And investors apparently looked at Pakistan's digital ecosystem and said, ये भी ठीक लग रहा है, चलो पैसा लगा देते हैं. And according to Pakistani Ministry of IT, the government's digitalization push is giving investors confidence. For once, the system updated instead of crashing. And Alhamdulillah, Pakistan has moved forward from Microsoft, the old operating system, and now it's adopting and is updating. And Pakistan Startup Fund is giving equity-free grants. Bhai paise lo, hisab hum nahi mangte hain, which has turned out to be a miracle in Pakistan. And this is exactly what we needed. Yep. So Pakistan is definitely moving towards a modern tech-driven economy, which is great because the old economy was moving towards a ditch at 120 kilometers per hour without indicators. So hope so one day we might, say proudly, Pakistan, the land of chai, biryani, and $1 billion startups. Dream big, na? Why shouldn't we? And I urge every Pakistani to dream big and get out of the dreams of being in a relationship. You should dream about building an empire, and then you'll get all the relationships in the world you want. Oh my God, this story is very interesting, and this one is going to be my favorite for today, for tonight, and it is from India's ship graveyard, the world's biggest, just like their excuses. In Gujarat's Alang, India runs the largest ship breaking yard in the world. 8,000 plus ships are scrapped, 1/3 of global ship recycling, millions of tons of steel produced. So basically, जहां दुनिया की ships जाकर मरते हैं, वहां से इंडिया अपनी economy चलाता है. I mean, it is impressive, but fits perfectly with India's vibe. Ships today, हम संभाल लेंगे. Democracy today, हम चुप हो जाएंगे. And facts today, हम movie बना देंगे. This is the India policy these days. And the world's biggest ship graveyard, a place where ships retire. More than 8,000 ships scrapped. Nearly 1/3 of the global ship recycling, Alang is the largest ship graveyard. जो चीज भी टूट जाए, इंडिया काम चला लेगा, except human rights. That one they don't like to fix. They export it to movies. Imagine the irony. The entire world sends broken, dying ships to India because that's where they know they'll be handled. Just like broken narratives, broken promises, broken aircraft engines, broken neighbors' relations, broken facts, broken democratic, processes. So Alang is the perfect symbol for India. Global superpower on paper, scrap collector in practice. And guys, the good news, which isn't really a good news because I don't really support this, and that is Basant is back. But now it has a user manual. After 18 long years, Punjab has lifted the ban on Basant. Lahoris heard this news and immediately reheated their old, Patang collections from 2006. But this time, Basant comes with rules so strict, it feels like airport security designed the festival. So the new regulations are only adults can fly kites, which means 17-year-olds will now fly kites, behind buildings like they're doing something illegal. And first offense is rupees 50,000 fine. Second offense, rupees 100,000 fine. Basically, Basant is free. But Basant, after getting caught, is more expensive than a semester of a private university, educational business school. And for minors, if a kid is caught, daddy will now be fined because bacha decided to become Shaheed-e-Guddi. Plus, there's a QR code now, digital tracking and strict enforcement. मतलब भाई I don't understand. बसंत ने फेस्टिवल से ज़्यादा FIFA World Cup security का scene बना दिया. But hey, Basant is back, Lahore is happy, and also Pakistan is happy. But I would also want to add this, that all the political parties, majority of them, have used Basant as a tool to gain popularity and to gain, love from the people. That you love Basant, मैंने उसको legal कर दिया. Now love me and let the people die of those, doors and those people, and the threads. जो लोग मरेंगे, and definitely people are going to die from this. Whether you do it from behind the buildings, or you do it on top of the buildings, or you fly the kites from the basement of the buildings, there are going to be injuries and people are going to lose their lives. And I think this festival should be buried once and for all, and no politician should use this festival as a popularity or a PR stunt in Pakistan, because one life is way important than a politician's PR. And moving on, Pakistan's world's record youngest university chancellor at age 29, Muhammad Shahzeb Awan. Wow, he's 29 and he's university chancellor, and he's a certified genius world record holder. Meanwhile, the rest of us at 29 is like Laiba ne reply nahi kiya. Netflix ka password kisne badla hai? The man is running a university partnered with Arizona State University, bringing modern, industry-focused education to Pakistan. Huge achievement. A message to every young Pakistani. Age is not a limit, except when you're trying to fly a kite in Punjab. Then yes, it definitely is. Shahzeb Awan said he wants to inspire youth, and honestly, he already has. And my self-esteem just packed a bag and left the room. This kind of news we need. Young, ambitious Pakistanis, leading institutions instead of waiting 20 years for seniority. And another place where seniors are losing it, that is Pakistan Super League. But it is still going to Lords, because why should IPL have all the international flex? PSL is packing its bag and it's heading to Lords and the home of cricket for a massive promotional roadshow. So this is basically PSL saying, hello world, we also exist and we're beautiful. Pakistan Cricket Board wants to attract global investors, expand reach, and show off the league's success. And let's be honest, PSL deserves this, right? It has given Pakistan new talent, produced banger matches, given Twitter some of its best memes, and rescued us from the trauma of national cricket collapse. And I think PSL has also been a cause of the Pakistani international cricket collapse, because a player who performs in one match gets the spot in the international squad, and then he fails tremendously. Anyways, hosting a roadshow at Lords is a big flex. PSL, walking in like, hi, yes, we're the league with actual bowling quality. Nice to meet you, And let's just hope for a good and prosperous and successful PSL and an economy and success for our country, right? So, guys, that's a wrap for tonight's episode of the Om Series show. Pakistan's fintech sector is, proving we can do modern things. Basant is back, which shouldn't be back, but it's back with the HR manual. Our youth are breaking records before 30, and PSL is showing the world how it's done. Meanwhile, India is busy collecting broken ships, and Bollywood is busy making other people's stories typical and based on fake stories. And so remember, Pakistan, we may complain, we may curse our luck, but when we shine big, and we keep shining. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane. I am Munib Hamid signing off from the Almost Serious Show. See you tomorrow, same time, same chaos, and have a good night.